Hi, I am going to quickly work through the steps, Tinkerplots wise, to do the modeling random behavior part 2 activity, modeling rolling a die 10 times, a 6-sided die, and counting the number of 3s that occur out of the 10 rolls. So the first thing I want to do, since I'm modeling a random event, is I am going to drag a sampler into my workspace. Now this time we're going to be using the mixer, which are this urn with the balls in it. I need to have 6 possible outcomes, so I need to add 3 more balls. I do that by going to this little plus sign here and clicking on it 1, 2, 3 more times. Now I have 6 balls, and I can label them for the 6 sides of the die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, since each time I roll the die, only one of those sides is going to come up, I change the draw to 1. And I'm going to change the repeat, since I'm interested in how many times 3 will occur in 10 rolls. I'm going to change my repeat to 10 for the 10 rolls. And that's going to be 1 trial. 10 rolls is 1 trial. I'm going to slide the speed bar all the way to fastest so that it'll take as little time as possible. And I'm just going to change the name of my attribute to die. Okay, now I'm going to run it once. Okay, so I can see that in this first run of the sampler, here are the outcomes that I saw. And what I want to do is I want to plot those. So I plot them by dragging a plot down with that highlighted. If you get here and you can't separate your cases, it may be that you didn't click onto the column that has your attribute in it. Go back on over and click onto that column, and you should be able to slide them and separate them out till I have bin widths of 1. Then I'm going to stack them, and I'm going to count the number in each bin using the N count button to give me N for number in each group. And I can see that this trial, there were no 3s. So that's the result from this trial, 0 3s. Even though there were 0 of them, I still want to collect that number. So I click on it and click on Collect Statistic. And now I want to do a total of 100 trials, so I need 99 more. So I'm going to go over here to this History of Results table, click on here, and tell it that I want to do 99 more trials, and each time I'm going to collect the number of 3s from that trial. Press the Collect button to get going. And there it goes. And it does take a little while to run, but not too long. Okay, so there are my 100 trials all done. I can see the results here, but it's a little hard to take in the information just as a list of numbers. So I'm going to plot the number of 3s from the 100 trials. So I click on that column here with the results in it, and I'm going to drag down a plot. Here we go. Make my window a little bit wider. Now I want to separate these out, so I click on a dot. Slide to the right. I don't want my dots floating all over the place, so I'm going to click on the Stack button. There we go. And now I can see that, having 0 3s, 1 3, 2 3, even 3 3s was pretty common. But very rarely were there more than 4 3s out of 10. So it gives me a sense of sort of what kinds of results I might expect to see and what would be really unusual. Now, one more thing I want to show you how to do here is to find the average number of 3s that occur. To get the average, I can come up here to these averages, And there are two different buttons I can push. This triangle gives me the mean. This is what we usually think of an average. If I click on that, it shows me the mean. It shows me where it is, but it doesn't show me the actual number. If I want to see the exact number, I click on this little pull down next to the mean button and say show numeric value. And there is my mean. So on average, there were 1.46 threes out of 10 rolls. Right, I hope that this helped you if you needed a little extra help working through the Tinkerplots. I will see you in class.